Today, we're going to be discussing how you can support your mental health through nutrition. So let's get into it. Starting with number 1, foods that are high in omega-3s, folate, and antioxidants. Antioxidants help to reduce free radical damage in our brain cells, which may have an impact on our mood. A study found that higher dietary antioxidant intake was associated with lower rates of depression. Folate is important for neurotransmitter synthesis, which includes serotonin and dopamine, both of which are linked to mood regulation. Low levels of folate have been associated with depression and other mood disorders. Omega-3 fatty acids are important for brain health and function. They play a role in neurotransmission and have anti-inflammatory properties. Studies have shown that low levels of omega-3s are associated with depression and other mental health conditions. Some examples of foods that are high in these nutrients include salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, flax seeds, spinach, broccoli, oranges, and blueberries. So when it comes to incorporating these foods into your diet, it's important to focus on quality over quantity. Eating just 1 or 2 servings of fatty fish per week can provide you with enough omega-3s. For folate, it's recommended to consume 400 micrograms per day. This can be easily met by eating a variety of fruits and vegetables. And lastly, antioxidants. There is no recommended intake for antioxidants, but it's generally recommended to eat a diet rich in fruits and vegetables to ensure that you're getting enough. Moving on to number 2. Avoid excessive caffeine and refined sugars. Let's talk about caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant that can have both positive and negative effects on our mood and energy levels. In small amounts, it can improve focus and productivity, but too much of it can cause anxiety, insomnia, and even panic attacks. It's important to note that everyone metabolizes caffeine differently, and what may be a large amount for one person may be a small amount for another. But generally, it's recommended to limit caffeine intake to 400 milligrams per day, which is about the amount in 4 cups of coffee. Next, let's talk about refined sugars. Consuming too much added sugar has been linked to an increased risk of mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. Sugar can cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, which can affect our mood and energy levels throughout the day. Additionally, consuming too much sugar can lead to inflammation in the body, which has been linked to various mental health problems. It's important to read food labels carefully and be aware of the amount of added sugar in the foods you consume. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day for women and 36 grams per day for men. So, if you're looking to cut back on sugar and caffeine, there are some things you can do. For caffeine, try switching to decaf coffee or herbal tea. And for sugar, try replacing processed foods with whole foods and being mindful of your intake when eating out. Number 3, ensure adequate vitamin D and B12 levels. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining good mental health. Studies have shown that people with mood disorders often have low levels of vitamin D. This is because vitamin D helps regulate the neurotransmitters that control mood, such as serotonin and dopamine. Additionally, vitamin D has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce inflammation in the brain, which is often elevated in individuals with mental health conditions. Now, let's talk about how to get enough vitamin D. The best way to get vitamin D is through regular exposure to sunlight. However, it's important to protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays by wearing sunscreen when necessary. If you can't get enough sunlight, you can also get vitamin D through certain foods such as fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, as well as fortified foods like milk and cereal. The recommended daily intake for vitamin D is 600 IU. Now, let's talk about vitamin B12. Like vitamin D, vitamin B12 is essential for the proper functioning of the nervous system and the brain. It helps maintain the myelin sheath, which protects nerve cells and allows for efficient transmission of nerve impulses. B12 also plays a role in the synthesis of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. A deficiency in B12 can lead to fatigue, weakness, and mood changes, which can all contribute to mental health problems. The good news is that vitamin B12 is readily available in many common foods. For example, animal products such as meat, poultry, fish, eggs, and dairy are all excellent sources of B12. For those who follow a vegan diet, B12 is less common in plant-based foods, so supplementation may be necessary. The recommended daily intake for B12 is 2.4 micrograms. Number 4. Balance gut health for emotional regulation. The gut microbiome plays a significant role in our overall health, including our mental health. The gut microbiome refers to the trillions of bacteria that live in our digestive tract, and they influence our health in many ways, including how we digest food, synthesize vitamins, and regulate our immune system. These bacteria also produce neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, which play a role in mood regulation. One way to support gut health is by consuming a diet high in fiber. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate that our bodies cannot digest, but it is essential for the health of our gut microbiome. When we consume fiber, it feeds the beneficial bacteria in our gut, which then produce short-chain fatty acids that promote gut health. Good sources of fiber include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. Another way to support gut health is by consuming fermented foods. Fermented foods such as kimchi, sauerkraut, and yogurt contain live bacteria that can help populate our gut with beneficial microbes. These bacteria can help improve digestion and boost our immune system, which can positively impact our mental health. And lastly, it's important to manage stress levels, as stress can have a negative impact on gut health. Chronic stress can disrupt the balance of bacteria in our gut and lead to digestive problems and other health issues. Managing stress through exercise, yoga, or meditation can help maintain a healthy gut microbiome. So when it comes to balancing gut health for emotional regulation, it's important to consume a balanced diet that includes plenty of fiber, fermented foods, and foods that support the gut microbiome. Managing stress and considering the use of probiotics and prebiotics can also be beneficial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new about how to support your mental health through nutrition. Remember, making small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your overall well-being. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.